Alright guys, welcome back to a Chain Chasers Disc Golf video. Today we are starting up a brand new series that I'm going to call Break 60. This series is going to be a monthly series. We're going to come out here to Jaggerbush Hollow, a private course here in Lamar, Arkansas, and we're going to attempt to break 60, which is even par from the long tees. Hole 1 is 216 feet down this gap on the right and then to the left. That could be really good, could be bad. That's a great start for the challenge. Hole 2 is 250 feet. Mando right of this tree on the right side, and the basket plays all the way over to the left. That is an ideal shot. Left myself about 15-20 footer for birdie. Great start. Alright, I am having an absolutely insane start right now, but this is where the course starts to get difficult. Hole 3 is a 370-foot par 3. You either play a big forehand or a turnover out the left, or a pushing hyzer out the right and finishing left at the end into a guarded pin. That's going to be tough to get up and down. That should be pretty easy up and down for bogey. Alright, we need to stop the bleeding and get up and down for the bogey here. It's a putt. Alright, hole 4 is a 460-foot par 4. Mando right of this tree. You want something that kind of pushes on hyzer, finishing left. That way your second shot can go across the road to get up and down for the birdie. I believe that's absolutely perfect placement. Alright, I executed that tee shot perfectly and ended up in the ditch right here with about 120 feet left to the basket to get up and down for the birdie. That's a putt for birdie. Alright, that clutch putt puts me back to 2 under. Hole 5 is a 310-foot par 3. That green basket right there in the distance is the short basket. The long basket is behind and to the right of it down that gap. I'm going to be taking my midnight prowl 2 and just trying to hyzer flip it up there and having it turn through the gap. Threw it so low, but I should still be able to get up and down. Alright, you can kind of see that white basket that we're going to through the woods right there. My only real option is going up and over with some kind of tomahawk style. So we're going to try that and see how it goes. It's a little left of the basket, but should be a putt. Alright, hole 6 is 280 feet straight down this gap and then finishing left at the very end. Oh God. And that kicked left. And I should have played that shot safe, but instead I got a little bit risky with it, and now I ended up way down on the right side just trying to get up and down for bogey. All right, hole 7 is a 500-foot par 4 that pushes out of this gap way off to the right. There's a tree that's mano right, and the basket finishes on the back right of the property. I'm just going with my time lapse here, trying to push a forehand out and have it fade early. I pushed that way too far out of the gap and I'm going to be pinched off. Alright, it is a mando right of that tree, so we're going to take the time lapse again and play a big spike hazard, try to get close to the basket. It's about as good as I could ask for. Alright, hole 8 is a 401-foot par 3 uphill. You might be able to see the edge of the basket up there on the left side of that wood line. Basically impossible to birdie, but I'm going to give it my all. Not even close, but I should be able to get up and down. Hole 9 from the long tee is basically impossible to birdie. It's 370 feet, pushing down this hallway to the left and then back to the right. I'm just going to take a backhand hyzer and just play as far up there as I can. Should be able to get up and down. Okay, well, I was completely wrong. It was absolute jail back there, but now I should be able to get up and down for the bogey. All right, hole 10 is a 220-foot par 3 over the water. I'm gonna be going with my profit, just taking a nice big hyzer. But after that, I'm gonna throw a couple skip shots across the ice because I want to see if it works. All right, hole 11 is a 300-foot par 3 going down this tunnel hallway area. Then there's a green sign down on that tree down there. Where that green sign is, you want to push it left about 30 feet. That's way inside left, probably jail. Alright, I must have gotten a really lucky kick because this is way further up than I thought I was. Alright, hole 12 is a basically impossible birdie. It's 300 feet down this gap, hooking hard right the whole way, and then finishes on a hanging basket on a tree branch. That's definitely bogey. That's a putt to par. All right, hole 13 is a 310-foot kind of flex backhand shot through this gap. Amazing kick to the center. All right, hole 14 is a 600-foot par 4. Your first shot, you just want to push out this gap and get as far right as you can to open up for your second shot, which goes down the fairway and finishing left. I was a little bit too far right, but hopefully it kicks left into the fairway. I ended up in a really unfortunate spot here in the fairway. I'm right behind this tree, but I'm gonna try to still get aggressive and get a flex shot with my Raptor down there. That could be really good. Hole 15 is a 402-foot par 4, pushing through this gap left, and then there's a short basket, and then back and even further left from that is a long basket. Really difficult par 4. I think that's about as good as you can get. All right, well, I landed dead center of the fairway, but because this fairway is so difficult, I have absolutely nothing from where I am. So I'm just gonna try to lay down a forehand roller and try to get up close to the basket. Oh, I put way too much cut on that. That's gonna be a hard up and down. All right, now I'm really in trouble. So I'm just gonna take another forehand roller, try to get it back out into the fairway. And I absolutely parked it with that forehand roller. Well, I said I was parked, but I left a little bit more meat on the bone than I thought. All right, hole 16 is a pretty difficult par 4. I've said that a couple times now about a couple holes, but hole 16, it's a 440-foot par 4. Doesn't sound difficult, but it is. Your first shot, you just kind of want to push out this fairway with a forehand. Then you'll have another about 250 feet directly back up the hill to the basket. You can get aggressive with the turnover, but I'm not going to do that since I'm on the even par right now. It's a pretty bad shot. All right, I left myself with somewhere probably around 250 to 300 from the basket uphill. I'm gonna go really flippy with my Midnight Prowl 2 and just try to hyzer flip it up there. Pin high, about 60 feet left. All right, hole 17 is a 300-foot par 3, going up over this hill, flexing down left and finishing right across the ditch. I'm gonna take my time lapse and go for a flex shot down there. Since I'm 1 under right now, I am playing these next 2 holes as safe as possible so I can get to my goal. Sounds like it's in the open. That's about a 20-footer for the par. All right, guys, we're 1 under going into hole 18. If we par, we beat the challenge on the first month. If we bogey, we come back out here next month. Hole 18 is a 340-foot par 4 going up this hill, and it's sitting at the very top of this hill. It's basically impossible to get the 2 on. Semi-easy to get the 3, but if you hit a tree early, you're getting a bogey. I believe that got far enough clean where I should be able to get up and down for the birdie. If not, I'll be able to take my par easily. All right, I'm just sitting right here to the left side of the screen. The basket is up and over this hill on the right side. That should be about a 20-footer. All right, I just putt to shoot 2 down out here and beat the challenge on the first month. I missed the putt, but I still shot 2 down, or I still shot 1 down, still completed the challenge. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. I want to give a big shout out to the course owner, Steve, out here at Jaggerbush. He's an awesome guy, willing to let everybody come out to his home and play disc golf out on his property. Since I completed the challenge on the first month, let me know down just in the comments on what challenges you want me to do next. And until next time, peace.